Hey everybody, thank you for watching my free write video. I hope you enjoyed it. And also, thank you very much for supporting my Patreon. We're at the 2-month mark of projects now, and it's been really nice having you all along for the ride. This past week was a free write, which I have decided to do for every 4th project. This is a chance to let off some creative steam and mess around. Let me take you through the process of this one. So I started by playing a very simple drum beat with a fun pack of sounds. I'm a newbie when it comes to percussion, and after playing with fantastic drummers, I can get self-conscious when it comes to groove. However, I have 2 tricks up my sleeve. First, I can go in and move each specific hit a little bit to the left or right to correct my timing. Second, I'm running the drums through a program called Glitch, which makes them sound less like a Casio keyboard demo and more like a futuristic robot that was dunked in water, in a cool way. Check it out. Glitch is loaded with 8 different effects, and you can program a different effect for each beat. From there, I laid down a basic bass line and doubled it with the strings. For the solo section, I chopped the strings into intermittent phrases that I could solo around. Then came the fun part, soloing. I improvised about 20 to 30 different solo takes. Around the last 10, I was honing in on some licks and a general vibe, but the solo wasn't necessarily getting better, and the phrases weren't yet clean enough for my taste. I took the take that felt the best overall and spent about 15 minutes to transcribe it, which was a lot shorter than I expected. Once I had this improvised solo written out, I could practice the lines without having to worry about memorizing the whole thing. I then recorded about 8 takes of this transcribed solo and landed on one that I liked. Like almost everything else in this track, I ran it through a wobbler for some subtle pitch inflections. Here's the funny part. I used to make these beats in maybe an hour total with these tools, the Pocket Operator and the Tascam Digital 8-track. The mics on the 8-track are great in stereo, and the Pocket Operator has an astounding variety of effects and sequencing power. On the computer, this beat took me way longer, mostly because of the plethora of choices. The overall sound quality may be better on the computer, but at the same time, I loaded the track with cassette filters and crushers to make it sound more lo-fi. Until I get quicker with producing on the computer, I'm going to keep these other tools handy. Okay, challenge number 9. This week's challenge is a special one, and it's a doozy. What if Paganini wrote a swing caprice? Okay, maybe he kind of did. His 24th caprice starts out with quite a bit of bounce. My favorite caprice of his is number 5, and I'm going to take this blazing fury of notes and jazz it up. To me, this means adding rhythm, bounce, unexpected chromatic lines, and maybe a rhythm track. The piece is already ripe with twisted harmonic progressions, so in some cases, the jazziest thing to do is to play what he wrote. Again, this piece is a beast. I learned it halfway through my studies at UCLA, at a time when I was transitioning from wannabe classical musician to all-around string shredder. This piece marked my departure from romantic music into virtuosic fireworks. I've had various violinists say that they were interested in hearing a jazz arrangement, and my violin repair guy, Jeff Mueller, is always telling me to put this out there. So here goes. Wish me luck with the practicing, and see you all next week.